Chat, what's good, man? Welcome back to the streams. What's poppin'? How we doing? How we doing? What's good, everyone? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully I didn't scare any of you just then. Let me switch over real quick. Bash. What's good, chat? What's good, D? What's good, Mbanyam? Omar, Crypto Maniac. What's good, Malinko? Triz, what's good? Welcome to the streams, everyone. Welcome back, welcome back. All right, chat, a lot of potential today, man. A lot of potential. So let's lock it in nice and early here. We got some absolute clean price action printing here. Obviously, we're looking to take advantage. So let's see what we can do here. See if we can get into some nice positions here. And yeah, I guess you passed 150K during Asian. Hey, good stuff, D. Congrats. Congrats, congrats, congrats. That payout's coming soon, man. What's good, George? How you doing, man? All right, chat, look. Drop a like if you haven't already. Let's start the stream off in a positive way. And let's get into a breakdown here because we have a lot of potential right now. Like, a lot of potential. So, chat, weekly time frame, reflipping bullish. Daily time frame, look at this. Yesterday's daily closed extremely bullish here after grabbing a lot of liquidity. And today's daily has come down with a bottom wick first. You got like a 500 pip bottom wick being made. So that should tell you something here. Now, the 4 hour actually did close below. So that is also a bit of a contradictory confirmation for us. You did close below on the 4 hour and you made a top wick first. So at the minute, daily is telling us we're pushing upwards. 4 hours telling us we could flip downwards. So we need to see what happens on that one. 2 hours, the same story. The 1 hour is about the same. To be honest, I want to just quickly drop to the 30 minute because that is what's going to tell us and show us the structure. But let me just quickly mark up the 1 hour levels as we always do. So what I see right here very clearly is you have a level at 33.14. Once you close above there, you have a level coming up towards, where was my level earlier here? Was it here? 32.34? Sorry, 33.24. Yeah, potentially. Or we can actually look at a closure above this area right here, above 33.21. Once you do close above there, chat, you should continue up. By the way, you didn't close above there just now in this 1 hour. You should continue up towards 33.36, right? You got a long, long way up. Clean range after that. But, chat, this is interesting. I think we're gonna have to wait for confirmation. Anyway, let's just go back to what I was talking about here. If you do close below this level, right? If you close below 33.14, where do you have room until next? I would say your next level is around here, 33.07. So you could take the sells looking to come down and tap into that. That would also be your 4 hour flip right there. But something I want to show you guys quickly is look at the 30 minute and what we've done here. So if you are buying into my theory that the daily will flip today, the 30 minute actually just came and broke market structure for us. So you've been pushing down lower lows, lower highs, as you can see. Then we close above this previous high here. You make a higher high. This is now essentially, in my opinion, your retest to then continue back up towards the top of this range like this, right? So once you get that closure back above the level, that's going to be when we grab our positions, okay? Does that make sense? Hopefully it should. But essentially, main problem we have right now is that the 30 minute and the 1 hour close respecting this resistance over here to the left. So I don't realistically want to be getting in positions here just yet. I think the best option for us to take is either wait for some confirmation on the lower time frame, or we can wait for a closure back above 33.21, if that makes sense to you guys. That would be like your textbook confirmation that we are good to continue up. But yeah, for right now, chat, these are my levels. They're extremely clean. Thankfully, gold is printing good price action today for us. And yeah, man, let's jump into it. This bottom wick looks tasty right there. I know a lot of you guys are seeing this bottom wick and thinking, we can grab that. Just be careful. Be careful, especially with the way the 30 minute close, right? 30-minute actually did close bearish, and you did close on the 1 hour with a large top wick. So at any point, that could be a liquidity grab to flip back down. I'm not saying it will be. And trust me, I'm tempted to take buys right now off of this bottom wick, but I just can't do it. Not at the minute, at least. Not at the minute. But chat, how are you guys doing, man? How was your day yesterday? We took a nice little dub on stream yesterday, which was a very clean position, if I'm honest. And yeah, hopefully you guys ended up the day in profit. I'm super excited for today, though. I think there's a lot of potential. Looks like you're about to flip here on this 1 hour candle. Chat, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back in literally a sec. Great analysis. Hey, thank you, my bro. Yeah, chat, it's a pretty clean day today, to be honest. We just have to wait for our confirmation, as always. But the plan is there, right? Once you start to see a continuation back up, even this 5-minute structure looks nice right now. The main thing is, obviously, I need a confirmation on all aspects in order to actually get a position here. Entry on the 1 hour flip, I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like it because it's against my plan to take a position where the range has already been filled. Because look, your advantage point is this range fill, right? Now that this range has been filled, there's no reason why we have to necessarily come back and tap this level. Obviously, you might do, and I do think we will continue up here, but you're showing a rejection right now. 15-minute and 30-minute close bearish. For all we know, this could be a fake out to continue back down and flip on that 4 hour, right? But obviously, the daily time frame is showing me a nice little liquidity grab to continue up. So it's a bit conflicting right now. It's a bit conflicting, but all we have to do is wait for that confirmation, and that's when you get rid of your conflicting biases, right? As you can see, we're pushing back down again. Did the 5 close no bottom wick? No, it didn't. So you're pushing back down, re-breaking the lows here. You should at least fill this wick here. What's good, Jed? How's it going, man? Where is this? Wait, the other 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour on Awanda actually did break the lows as well and has a bottom wick. So, what's good, Kaiser? How's it going, man? So you could technically say that it did break the low, but this other 4 hour here on futures and FXCM did not do that. So chat, this is one of those days, right? I woke up this morning, saw this price action. I have a very clear idea of where we're looking to go. So I have an extreme level of confidence in this position if it forms. But for right now, I need another confirmation. No positions just yet, my bro. We had some yesterday. Obviously, we took some clean sells yesterday. 25 pips, which was nice. But right now is time to wait for your confirmations. So today's stream as well, I'm going to stay until probably just before 10. I have to dip off very shortly. Have somewhere to be at 12:30 my time, 10:30 UK time. So not very shortly. I'm going to dip off in, what, 2 hours that gives us? That's a long time. That's enough time to get some positions here. I got on that one. Shorts today, you think? I missed that first, but I think we're looking for buyers today, to be honest. If you can continue and close back above this level, I honestly think if this 1 hour now decides to come and close back above here, we could look for buys straight off the rip, because this still can be your... Yeah, look at this chart. This is interesting. Like, this is very tempting right now, but it's not within my plan, so we can't take it. But look, this is your retest of this low down here. Once you close back above here, that's your position to go like this, right? See how this next 5 closes, maybe even how the 15 closes, and we can act accordingly, right? One minute structure is like, I don't know if it's bearish, but it's definitely not bullish. A lot of potential here though, chat, today. Super locked in at the minute as well, chat. Like, with futures and like obviously Forex as a whole, just trading in general, I guess. I feel so fucking dialed in. It's such a nice feeling. I haven't had that in a while, so super happy about that. And when you get these feelings, you have to take advantage, right? So it's time to lock in, fully lock in. And I actually want to just, you know, rinse the content scene here. What's good, Blizzy? Good morning, my friend. How's it going? Chat, it's only Tuesday. For some reason, this week feels like it's been going on a lot longer, but it's been literally 2 days. So I don't know how that is. What's good, Prestige? Welcome back. I have a busy week though this week. I swear, like everything all comes at once. I have a shitload to do today, a shitload to do tomorrow, including a haircut finally. And Friday, I have to go to immigration so that I can no longer be a legal immigrant. I can be a legal immigrant, which is good. And what else? Oh yeah, Friday evening I might fly back to the UK. I'm pretty tempted to fly back to the UK, not gonna lie. Can I ask how you're feeling regarding the move you made, the apartment, etc.? I feel like so many people need to make that step, just get out of their comfort zone, not move, but just get out. Yeah, bro, it's fucking incredible. Like, it's honestly the best decision I ever made. I feel like I have true freedom right now, like complete and utter freedom, which is, most people, you know, can never say that in their life. But now I feel like I have it, you know, I do what I want, you know. Thank God, but we have, you know, the ability to afford food and everything, so you can do whatever you want. It's like, I don't know, it's a nice feeling, man. But I feel like even if you can't do that, you know, even if you have to scrape by, like, even if I was in a tough financial situation, I still think I would have made the move and tried to just scrape by, because you have to escape your hometown to be actually able to broaden your mind and actually see bigger horizons, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, SG is an immigrant now. Yes, indeed. Yeah, chat, look at this, we're pushing down here. Quite aggressively as well. "15-minute closure here in about 3 minutes time. So the problem is now, if you start to close below these levels here, actually that's not really a problem, but then you have sells, right? Because that will kind of indicate for you, I don't want to take sells below here because that still could be that higher low being made. But once you do close below like 33.07, that's your sign that you actually realistically do have a very clean fake out and you can continue down. But that obviously will also mean that the 4 hour would have flipped too. So best decision I made? Hey, good stuff, man. Yeah, it's honestly incredible, right? I don't know whether I'll stay in Cyprus forever. I was thinking about this the other day. I love it right now, but I think it might get boring in a couple of years. But you can obviously always move on to bigger and better things, right? I don't know, maybe it won't be boring. Maybe I'll have such a huge fucking network here and business and everything. I guess time will tell, right? With everything. What's good, Crypto Maniac? Tuesday, innit? I've never really understood that. I don't think people say that. Top of the morning, gents. Hope you had a good weekend. What did I miss? What's good news? You missed the analysis. That's about it, really. Feel the same. I'm on a small tropic island. There's only so much you can do, but I love riding, and it's built for bikes, this island. That's perfect then, right? That's perfect. Chat, a bit of a rejection here as well. 15-minute close in 2 minutes. Let's see how it does. Let's see how it closes, man. Yeah, so you are starting to push up here, but obviously this could still, look at the 1 minute, it still could just be a, you know, a lower high being made to continue down. However, if you do start to come back up, close above these highs, flip on this 5 minute maybe, then we can take a look at, you know, taking some buys to the upside here and essentially predicting this 1 hour flip and the continuation back through to the top of the range. If this daily's gonna flip, whoa. Chat, you could hold this for fucking ever, man. Like, if you got buys here and you caught the push to the upside, you could hold them forever. Like, you could hold them until at least like 33.70. Obviously, the likelihood is we won't do that, right? But you get my point. Chat, if this 5 closes strong bullish here, with the top wick, we can look at taking some buys. There's a lot of volume right now as well. I would want to see a bottom wick first though. Did it break the structure on the 1 minute? Not really. Ha. Of course it does that right before the close, eh? Comes back and closes respecting. Yeah, chat, I can't do anything there, unfortunately. Doesn't mean it won't push up, right? Like this, I've seen this happen before, and the 5 minute just pushes up, no bottom wick whatsoever. It'll just rip straight through. But look at what it did there. That's a strong rejection, and the 1 minute structure is bearish. So we have to wait here. Just give it a little bit of time, chat. Be patient. Holding to daily flip is great unless you have a 30% consistency rule. That is true, Mr. Cryptomania. That is true. Yeah, that is true. I was just thinking about what you'd have to do. You'd have to trade like for another million weeks to be able to actually do that. How you doing, SG? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm very, very good, thank you. How are you? No way. What's Dutty Bikes doing in here? Bro, are you famous or something, Mr. Dutty Bikes? All right, 5 minute flipping up. What's good, Mia? Good morning. Hey, long time no see. How have you been? Hopefully all is good. Chat, 5 minute flip. This is very interesting here. It's indecisive though. No positions just yet. Let's wait for some confirmation, chat. Let's do the right thing here, obviously, as always. S to the G, what's good? Another day, another gold push without a wick. Indeed. But, chat, I do think we have a lot of opportunity here. It's setting up for us right now. It's printing. It's printing here. Either we wait for this closure back above the level, or we try and catch a little entry down here somewhere, chat. You've grabbed a lot of liquidity now and started to reject. So maybe we wait for like a 5 minute closure back above. You done your levels on the 15, mate? Nah, these levels are 1 hour levels, but they actually apply to most time frames I checked. 30-minute is the same pretty much. I mean, 30-minute has some higher up, but 15-minute is a bit different, to be honest. But the overall higher level here, you would just need a closure back above this little higher here, which is what we're struggling at right now. I'm great at starting my new job. Hey, what are you doing? I'm gonna have to check out Mr. Wait. Oh, you do make content. That's sick. I'm gonna have to watch this shit. Bro, how did that not get 1 million views? That title's crazy. Head on crash and girlfriend tries to kill me is insane. Good shit. Trading's all about being patient? Yeah, of course it is, man. Of course it is. Hope your move went well? Yeah, extremely well. Thank you. Chat, here's the push. Did you lose electricity? Nah, why? Why would I have lost it? What's good, Gene? How you doing, man? Nah, chat, look at this. We're pushing up. So this is exactly as our analysis said, right? We literally predicted this to the T. Unfortunately, no setups printing just yet, but this is extremely clean here. Spain and Portugal have no electricity? Oh, crazy. Nah, I'm still good over here. I think a lot of our electricity is solar though, so, and they probably get a shitload from that big country out in the west, in the east, sorry. The one that I don't want to say on YouTube because I'll get a shadow ban. Don't know how Spain and Portugal run on one grid because Europe's fucked. Like really and truly. Starts with a, yeah, it does. It does. Ends with chat. Loads of volume here right now. Holy shit. 5 minute no top wick. Gold's really going to do this one to us, eh? 1 hour flips as well. No positions though, based off that 5 minute no top wick. Chat, we knew it though. If that 5 minute would have just closed like 3 pips higher, 4 pips higher, we would have been in there, right? But at the last minute, it wanted to go ahead and do a like classic gold maneuver of just being a little bit of a bitch. I was gonna order some parts. Oh, okay. Almost took a BE there, but now I'm up with 30 pips. AW, bro. Chat, 15 and 30 minute closure here in about 8 minutes. This should give us some potential, especially, chat, if this 30 minute closes like this, we'll be in buys, I think, realistically. I don't think we'll need to wait for that closure above there. That's a very strong confidence for me. Confidence? Confluence? Sometimes I say those differently. But chat, listen, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Yeah, man, we got a shitload of potential here. We started the week off right, 100% win rate so far. Obviously, Monday was our first day, but it was a very, very clean position nonetheless. We actually sat in drawdown for a little bit on that position as well. Came out well. So the 1 hour flip after all? Maybe. Nah, we need the closures. I couldn't just take the flip. And also, when you said that, we were like here, right? But now we came down and grabbed so much more liquidity. You've grabbed like a shitload of liquidity here. So if this does start to push up, we can be pretty confident. 5 minute close, no top whip. Trailing my stops into profit. Nice. Chat, 7 minutes here. Let's see. I really do want to see us, like, to be honest, if you can close above this level here, you've got a shitload of room for you to actually just continue upwards here. Like, you could fill it all the way up towards 33, 36 here. You've been growing since I left SG. How's your trading and strategy been? You adjusted or expanded the strat much since I've been gone? Yeah, probably. I would say we've adjusted the strategy quite a bit. Nothing's changed, but we've been incorporating like the 1 minute and 5 minute a little bit. Definitely a lot more market structure focus. Yeah. Wouldn't it be easier to go and make an OnlyFans? Why are you going the hard way? Why are we going the hard way and trading gold? Bro, if I was a big back Latina, maybe it'd be a different story, but right now, I have to trade gold, unfortunately. Wait, you're not? Whoa. Yeah, I'm not Latina, but I'm sure you're someone's type. Hey Sam, what's the market name on TraderVate for MGC1? It's MGC M5. Chat, the scalability that I'm seeing on Apex is fucking ridiculous. Honestly, like, the leverage you get over on those firms, if you can stick to the rules, as long as I don't get shafted by some unnecessary payout, like denial or whatever, and I stick to the rules, I don't know, man, hopefully we'll be good. But you have to think of it like, if you get $1 million, bro, I saw the other day, you can get 6 million in funding on Apex, I think. Again, I'm talking like I'm sponsored. I'm really not. They have crazy rules and it's very tough conditions. But chat, look at this 5 minute rejection, by the way. That's the 5 minute no top wick that we see right there. It might take a while, but it always does end up flipping. It always does, man. Chat, look at this. You can get a 300K account, right? So and you can stack 20 accounts. So if you get 20 accounts times 300, 6 mil. 1% is 60K. That's fucking crazy. Can you not see the graph on the TraderVate app? Yeah, you can, bro. Sorry, SG, had to plug myself. You're plugging yourself bikes, bro. It's not like you're trying to compete with me in trading. You're all good. Got tapped out from my position now. Took 12 pips. W, bro. Congrats. The app would probably crash from me full margining 9:30 market open. I hear it. I hear it. That's the thing though, like, you have to get to this, you have to get to a specific level to get your payouts, right? First 3 payouts. Check Discord. So like, I feel like most people would fail under the conditions. Click. Wait, there's something you can click. It's like, I think orders or something like that. Click one of those things at the bottom, or trade maybe. I can't remember which one it is, but you'd be able to see the chart somehow. I don't really use the phone app, to be honest. It's a bit shit. Yeah, to be fair, bro, you could probably get like 10, 20 mil in funding across all those firms. But again, like, it's kind of at that point, it's more of a hassle than anything else. You don't really need that much funding. Like, I would say, I don't know, I would say $500,000, something like that. I just read that. If anyone wants to learn proper trading, shout me out and I'll send you a link. Send you links to a guy called SG. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. It means a lot. Use Replicantro and it copy trades them all. Yeah, I was going to get Replicantro, bro, but then I'd already paid so much money to Apex. I was like, fuck that. Let me just trade on Tradeovate. I'm not paying 300 bucks for Replicantro. No way. And it's also so fucking AIDS. Like, it looks like Windows XP. Such a terrible platform. NinjaTrader is so bad. To be fair, I can't complain. I use MT5 for Forex, so it's not much different. There must be a free futures copy trader. I know I'm being stingy as fuck, but I just spent like two grand on evaluations. I'm not spending another 200 here on fucking whatever it is. Gene, do you go for the 50k accounts or are you going for like 300s then if you're going for 6 mil? I think, yeah, I don't know, 50k. Yeah, the drawdown thing is the best, obviously, but you can't get 6 mil with the 50ks, or unless you're talking about across multiple firms. Caught some nice NAS 100 buys, congrats. Chat, 30-minute closing here in about 1 minute. It looks like we might close bearish. Structure's still being made though. Like, look at the liquidity we're trying to grab here. It does look like we want to, continue up here. You have filled this range again though, and you're starting to reject, which makes it quite difficult. So we are realistically going to need a closure above, to be honest. FX Blue is free for MT5 and MT4. I appreciate it, gang. On 100k evaluation, I need 2% to pass. You got this, Prestige. Slow and steady though, man. Like that last, honestly, chat, one word of wisdom I'll give you to passing a funded account is, like, genuinely, you can suffer more in profit than you do in loss. So when you get to that final 2%, 1%, whatever it is, I know so many traders that fail where they've actually traded better when they're in drawdown or break even or low profit. So what you need to do is the last 2% or last 1% or whatever it is of your funded account, drop your risk even further, take it super slow. You might be tempted to actually increase the risk to pass it quicker, but your psychology is so focused on getting across that profit target that 99% of traders forget their strategy, forget to follow price, and they end up failing. So realistically, the goal is take it slow, take it steady, and you know, you'll get there eventually, right? Honestly, you need to hear that. It's so true. Because now you're so focused on just like, oh, I've only got 2k left to pass. And like what loads of people do as well, so many people make the mistake when they're like about to pass a prop firm, and what they do is, let's say they get in a position here and they're like, okay, cool, same stops as normal, but then they'll go, all right, I need exactly 1,860 bucks to pass. Let me put my TP at wherever that is. And that might be like up here, or it could be, you know, somewhere where it doesn't actually make sense. And then they get into profit, and guess what? They've completely forgotten their structure. So what do? Price taps into structure, rejects, they come back into drawdown, and most likely they start to lose, and that can spiral, right? What you need to do is just forget about the fucking dollar value and the profit targets. Put your TP where structure is, as you normally would and have done for the rest of the evaluation. And if it takes you 2 trades, do it in 2, man. You don't have to pass it in that 1 trade, you know? It's super simple, but if you just forget everything about your trading, it's so easy to go from 1%, and I've done it, go from 1% to pass to blown accounts. It's fucking horrible. But yeah, I've literally done that. I've literally been 1% away. I've actually been like 500 bucks away from passing a 100k account before and then blown it because you go on tilt or whatever, and it's just fucking, yeah, not ideal. I'm great in drawdown, and when I get to halfway, I return to the opening balance or go into drawdown. It's classic, bro. It's classic. Everyone's good in drawdown, right? Because everyone takes it seriously when they're in drawdown. It's hilarious. Like, a lot of traders I talk to, I was speaking to Yannick the other day, and bro, this guy's a master at trading in drawdown. Master at trading. Once he gets in drawdown, he's a goat. But people's psychology is terrible when they're in profit because they get ego, and yeah, it's just difficult. Trading stop loss is a killer. What account is that on? With the trailing stop loss, you just have to take profits slowly, right? Like, I literally, the past couple of days on my Apex live accounts, right? The first day I got a 0.3% profit. Second day I got 0.3% profit. Today I got like 0.6 this morning. I'm taking it so slow and so steady. Negative risk to reward. Close fucking, you know, just take your profits. You can't like try and let massive runners run because you're gonna get cooked, like seriously cooked. So you just have to take it slow, take it steady. Especially if you've got trailing, like no matter what trailing it is, just take it slow. With Forex props and with live accounts, obviously you have to trade a different way, right? You have to adapt to your conditions. How did you start to go full-time in trading? Did you have enough capital to trade live or you use profits from funded? So I started off with small live accounts. I failed a shitload of fundeds. I really did not get on with Forex fundeds. And I thought, oh, maybe I'm, you know, a shit trader. Then I moved over to a live account with a small amount of like money that I'd saved up from my job. And I was killing it. And I was like, oh shit, this is so easy compared to, you know, a prop firm. So what did I do? I just saved up and started scaling my live account. You know, I deposited every single month. And obviously with compounding, it started to grow. And then it got to the point where, okay, cool, now I've got a live account that's big enough to pay my monthly expenses. You can go full time. And then when you get to that level as well, that you've got the live account that pays your monthly expenses, now you can start to experiment. So that's why I'm able to now drop 2K on prop firm fees for Apex and, you know, get $500,000 funded, try and get a payout with that. If it doesn't work, then so what? But your psychology is 10 times better because now you're at the point where you don't need to really worry about anything else, right? So you can either do one or the other, right? You can try and scale up from fundeds or you can scale up your live account by itself. But either way, you just have to stay disciplined. And once you get there, you're chilling. Mr. Eugene, what's good? What's trailing? Jed, with the futures props, your drawdown trails, right? So easiest way to show you it is like this, right? Say you get in a position here, right? Wait, let's say you get in a position right here, you know, in buys. As this price moves up here, so as this goes like this, let's say your drawdown threshold is below here. As this trails up, so does your drawdown. So now your drawdown starts to trail up. And as you go in more profit, your drawdown starts to trail with it. And then eventually it gets to the point now where if you leave a trade running, if you go back to break even, you're gonna get stopped out. So that's why you have to essentially close out. Wait one sec, chat, I have to take a call here. Yo, chat, I'm back. My bad. Back in 2 seconds, guys. Goes on a hiatus. My bad. Yo, chat, that was a really important phone call. I can't lie. I could not take that. But we're back. 15-minute closes here in about 3 minutes. Hopefully you guys are good, chat. Business first, brother, don't worry. Yeah, man. I wish I could tell you what it was. It's quite funny, but yeah, so let's see, chat, let's see. What's good, Maris? How you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Chat, if this 15 closes, or no, actually, I would need a 30-minute to close like this, to be honest. So most likely what I'm gonna have to do here is wait for this hourly close, see how it plays out. We are starting to print some structure though, which is good, obviously to the upside. Okay, there you go. As I say that, it starts to push. Yo, what's good, Yash, as well? All right, chat, look, this is interesting here. So we are starting to push up right now. Bro, if it just gave us a setup, that'd be so nice, but the price action's so janky here. You have like no top wick, no bottom wick candles. Very strange. I'm in, but after the retesting, yeah, that wasn't bad to be fair. It wasn't a bad play. I want to see this closure above still, chat, though. I don't see a reason why this hasn't pushed yet. If it was going to push, surely it should have done it by now. You have a few rejection areas to the left as well. So I would really like to see a confirmation here first. Alright, cool. SG, what trade did you take this morning? Oh, bro, I took some sells earlier, but just on my futures accounts. Like, no real like actual position. It was an actual position, but I didn't take it on anything else. Everyone paid me to close the long so we can just get the push up, holding the pips hostage. Crazy. That's a scheme right there. Chat, 15-minute close bullish here. Bottom wick first as well. 5-minute close within this weird range that it's making though, which is very, very difficult. Chat, this is very interesting here. We need to wait and see. We need to be patient right now. I'm feeling like there's no reason why we haven't pushed here right now. Look at the structure that we have. Obviously, you've made a market structure shift here. You made a higher low. Now you made a, you made a higher high, and now you made a higher low here. Realistically, you should see a continuation up like this, right? But the problem is, it's taken, what? Basically an hour now to do that. So if it's taken an hour to push up, and it's moving so slowly, and also rejecting like crazy, why is it doing that? You have to think about this. You have to ask yourself, why is it not pushing right now? Does it need more liquidity? Or is it just being a bit of a fucking, you know, a bit annoying? One hour looks good though, chat. 2 hour close as well in about 13 minutes here. So this 1 hour close should really give you everything you need. If this closes above, chat, we are good to go. It's all stations lift off. Or it should be at least. It should have pushed up by now if I wanted to, right? Yeah, Dale, exactly, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. But knowing gold, and it likes to push towards the end of the candle, towards the last like 10, 15 minutes, it could push right now. But again, the price action is just not what I want it to be, right? 5 minute no bottom wick on both these previous candles. Structure's good. And the 30-minute looks great. So maybe we can get like a nice closure above, bottom wick, and then a flip, and that's gonna be like your entry. The one thing I am concerned about here, chat, is if it decides to just rip last minute, it's just gonna go all the way up and fill the range, which would be very, very difficult. He needs some milk. Yo. Does anyone else get annoyed by TJR videos? Guy's killing it, man. He's absolutely everywhere. He's definitely the most viral trader I know of. I don't know if he actually trades though. The broker he's with is a bit sketchy. Super paranoid? About what? Wait, all I ever hear him talk about is why he needs a gun? Are we talking about a different TJR? You mean trader TJR or what? I've never heard him talk about a gun. TJR Fridays? Bro, that website. Not website, restaurant is fucking toss. I saw like 2 videos of him. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, chat, look. 5 minutes closing here in about 36 seconds. You have 10 minutes now to the hourly close, but look at this. It's rejecting again, chat. Like, it's struggling so much to push here, and I'm not sure why. It's not really the best indicator for you. Obviously, with the 4 hour looking like this, either we're going to flip on the 4 hour, or we're going to just stay here for a while and close bullish and then continue up. Like, it's very interesting. I don't see why you haven't pushed yet. Potentially, we're just loading up right now and you're going to get like a big pop. But the 5 minute just closed above the level here with no top wick. A very small one. I wish we printed an entry down here, chat. Like, we were so close. We were actually so close with this entry here. Right? We literally had a... What? We needed 3 pips higher from gold to close. And in the last 5 seconds of the candle, if it rejected. It literally rejected in the last 5 seconds of the candle there. Which is very unfortunate. What that means is I can't take a position because it didn't close above the level, right? If we did, it's a bit like shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? But yeah, man. It's good, 20 pips on that impulse on current 15 SG. Previous 2 candles had relatively large bottom wicks. Surely I had to push up a bit. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I just had no setup still, obviously. Chat, it's starting to move here, though. You have some highs here to the left that you want to see taken out as well. Stops are a little bit large now. I want to see this 1 hour closure above the level, right? And then like a decent bottom wick. You've grabbed a lot of liquidity though. So even if we see like a bit of a push up now and then a pullback towards the closure, that'd be fucking perfect, chat. So start to lock it in here. There's a lot of potential. A lot of potential here, chat. I think we can see some positions here in the next 8 minutes. Yo, that phone call was crazy. That kind of had me distracted for a bit. I need to lock back in. We got millies to make here, chat. First trade on the PA. Hey, nice, Crypto Maniac. Good stuff. 0.5% is huge. On a PA, that actually is very big, to be honest. So, W. Stops are like 100 pips from here. Nah, we could use the 30 stops, to be honest. You can use stops below here for like 75. You can also wait for a bottom wick and get a wick entry somewhere around here. And then you can get like 80, 90 pips on the 1 hour candle. Or even less on the 30. So there's a lot of options here, chat. Let's just see what happens. But we need to see how the closure happens first. Because look at this 5 minute. It's now come and tapped into the level. and starting to reject as well, which makes it very difficult for us to get these positions here. I made $600 across 10 accounts yesterday. On each account. That's insane. $600 on each account. That's 6K. And I thought my trade this morning was banger. Apparently not, man. Apparently Gene's out here trying to one-up me. I'm joking. One lot, or how many lots you traded? Contracts. Oh, me? I'm trading like what they call chat. I need you guys to help me out. I always get these wrong. Which one's the smaller one? Minis or micros? I always get this wrong. Micro's small. Okay, mini's big. Bro, why would they call it a mini and a micro? It makes no fucking sense. I'm trading like between 5 and 7 micros on gold. It's a pretty good risk for me, to be honest. It's about right. Sometimes I'm under risk, sometimes I'm over risk, but it's about there. Bro, on the evaluations, I was trading 5 minis. Sometimes 10 minis on the 1 minute time frame. But on the PA, I dropped it all the way down to fucking 5 micros. But yeah, chat, 5 minutes here to the closure. I need a second coffee. On a Val, I usually do 1 or 2 minis. Bro, I was fucking crazy full margin in these avals. Trading the 1 minute though. The 1 minute's goated for that. One or 2 micros on NQ right though. Because on gold, that's pretty small. Unless you're swing trading, which you might be. Order a nice coffee? Yeah, maybe. 2 coffees in the morning is actually a cheat code. What's a point? Is a point a pip? Or is a point like a whole dollar move? I've got no clue. This is what I'm saying, chat. I don't even know, man. Drink coffee before bed so you regenerate sleep faster? Smart. Dollar move? Okay. So even on gold, a point is a dollar move. By 12 noon, I need to have had 3 coffees, not gonna lie. Bro, I never used to be like that, but now it's getting to the point where I need that. Wait, 1 tick is not 1 pip though, is it? I thought that... Nah, it's not. Wait. Oh, it is. Alright, well, I'm stupid then. That's fucking... I was way overcomplicating this shit. Getting older? Yeah, Jay, that's it, to be fair. Chat, this looks good though. Let's lock it in here, man. Bro, a kilogram of beans? Bro, I just use I just have a, what's it called? Nescafe? The little pods? They're sick. 2 minutes, chat. 30-minute time frame looks pretty good, but the 15 resistance is a bit higher. As long as the 30 is closing, bro, we can use the 30-minute. 15-minute can be our... because especially with the structure, for me right now, I think it's okay to take a position here. Like, there's nothing on the 1 hour, and the 1 hour's closing here. The 1 hour has very clean traffic all the way up till like a minimum of 33.28, right? The 1 hour should tap into there right now. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. Not had any caffeine in me in a while. Gay. Yes, you have. You had that special Colombian roast, no? About 32.25, isn't there a level on the 1 hour? Here? Yeah, I mean, potentially. Potentially. That can be our break-even point then. We'll put that as our break-even point. That still gives you like 30 pips of room. Yeah, fuck the Bible. Honestly, bro, like the Bible page thing was... Jed, you can't be doing that, bro. Seriously. That's ridiculous. Since I have so many accounts, 2MNQ equals 2NQ. Oh, smart. What's up, G? Hey, what's good, Miguel? How's it going, brother? Well, it's going to be stop loss. Below these lows, probably. I think we're going to push straight up, though. I don't even think we might not even get a bottom wick. Or we're going to close no top wick, chat, which would be even fucking worse. 20 seconds here, and we're pushing up towards the end of the candle. Chat, if this is no top wick, I don't even know what to say, man. Right. I'm getting really sick of this. Chat, this is so cooked. Why does gold keep doing this to us, bro? Honestly. Chat, drop a like as well if you haven't already. There's still a lot of potential here, but now what you're doing is you've got no top wick here, no bottom wick, sorry, tapping into a rejection area to the left. Can't believe you've done this. You're either going to pop straight through here, which we've just done, which is difficult, or I was going to say you're going to reject, but by the looks of things, we're going to continue to pop straight through. Chat, can we get 50 likes on today's stream, though? Fuck it, I'm selling. That's a Calm Effects play right there if I've ever seen one. Chat, so it looks like our entry was the one that we didn't take down here, or not, we didn't take it. It didn't form correctly, right? It didn't form correctly. That last minute rejection unfortunately stopped us from being able to take the trade, but that doesn't mean we missed anything. It just means that we actually didn't get a setup. Told you I closed my longs, we pumped straight up. Yeah, Crypto Maniac, I'm gonna have to get you on payroll, bro. I'm gonna have to get you on my payroll and just start getting you to open and close positions on demand so that mine can pump up. I bought 33.18, targeting daily flip. Daily flip's a good target, bro, to be fair. Hopefully it plays out. What's good, Calm? How you doing, man? Chat, look at the structure, though. This is so clean, man. It's so unfortunate. Nice open. Guess we'll go fuck ourselves at ASG? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Highly upset? It is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, so be it. Chat, that trade this morning was super nice. Managed to take... this is what I'm talking about with the scalability, right? So I managed to take $300 across each account this morning, which is a total of 3K in one position, which is mad. Obviously, none of it's real money until it's... Well, I mean, it's real money, I guess, technically, but until I reach the payout point. So I'm not going to try and force anything here. I'm still looking right now, though, chat, because I do think we'll come down and grab some liquidity here first. If we can come down and break the lows right now, chat. Okay, wait, let me explain what I'm looking for here. Let me explain. So we have market structure pushing us up, right? You made a new high. Now you should make a low. And if you can come down, grab liquidity, make that low, and then close back somewhere up here, that's when we can take our position, okay? By the looks of things though, chat, one thing that I also want to mention is we did fail to close above these highs here. So now what we could be doing here is taking all of this liquidity from people who are now trapped in buys up here above these highs, which you've just swept. And now you see that continuation to the downside, right? It's very, very possible, chat. It's extremely possible. Calm's running right now. Yeah, Calm's fucking dialed into the matrix, bro. This guy knows when to spot a reversal. Bro, just whenever Calm comes in and says, fuck it, I'm selling, you know you got to copy that signal right there. But yeah, this could just be a bottom wick for the 1 hour, or this could be the start of a reversal. You got equal highs technically. So we'll see. Could be a breaker structure to continue low. I don't know, man. We'll see. 5 minute closing bearish here, chat. In 45 seconds by the looks of things. Nice ass liquidity sweep too. Could we be coming for that 4 hour flip? Structure's still bullish though, chat, so don't get super excited and take sells, right? I know it's tempting, but don't get super excited. The 30 minute and the 1 hour did close above. Just because you get like a 5 minute sky dweller play here, it looks clean as fuck, to be honest. Doesn't mean I can be taking that. Trelines, is it you emailing me? Yeah, probably. What's the email address? Chat, I do have an email list, so if you do get emails from a TRLS email or something like that, then it's me. Unless it's someone trying to sell you shit, like, unless it's like a payment link or something, then it's not, obviously. Chat, 5 minute close below here. Top wick first as well. Now, I think we might continue back up there. Let's see, chat. Still a lot of potential here, man. Like, still a ridiculous amount of potential. So let's stay focused, stay locked in here. Chat, I have a new vlog coming out this week, hopefully as well. It's been a while since I was here. Good to see you doing well. What's good, man? Welcome back, Mr. Ram Sammy. Hopefully no one's ramming me, but 5 minute flipped here. You should see us fill the range now, to be honest, realistically. No FOMO though or anything, chat. There's no setup for me here. Yo, what? It's a crazy comment, though. Yeah, interesting. Oh my god. Yo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Chat, why is my arm aching right now? I'm in a heart attack or something. Fucking arm started hurting. I'm also stuck in my headphone wire. Chat, I'm seriously stuck here. How the fuck? How did I even do this? Ah, okay, fixed it. Nice. All right, chat. Apologies for the brief distraction there. Yeah, so look, right now, we have two options. Okay, either we respect this double high here and we see something like this happen where we continue back down, which is possible, or we start to make some bullish structure and continue to make it. And then see like this is another low to continue back up. So it could be one of the two things here, chat. Might not have to file for bankruptcy just yet. Please tell me. Please tell me. Oh. Chat, my average buy price is like 3,200. So we're nearly there. I'm only like 50% off. Let's get it. Give me my fucking 20K back. Bit of a rejection here, chat. So if you do start to close back above this level, we can look to take the bias to continue back up. Chat, congrats by the way if you took these positions here on these buys down on these lows. It didn't really form correctly for me, but that doesn't mean it didn't form correctly for some of you guys. So if you did manage to take them, then congrats. But yeah, for right now, it's just time to wait. Easy comeback, 5K minimum this year, I'd say. We'll see. How's the spread in AC? What's AC? Oh, Alpha Capital, right? Spread's good. Spread's good. Chat, if you do want to get a funded account and you want 20% off it with the best Forex and futures prop firm in the game, go to Alpha Capital Group and use code SG. And you're going to get 20% off that account. So 20% off any account that they have. They have so many options. But yeah, it's an absolute screamer discount for you. It's the biggest discount you'll find anywhere. So yeah, make sure you use it. Literally tapped my BE entry and started rejecting. Luckily, I take partials. Yeah, good stuff, Maris. Yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. Chat, I think it's time to make a mill. Have you ever had an issue with ACG paying you? No, never. Never, ever, ever. Wait, I'll show you. See, no issues. Every single one processed like within 48 hours. It's always been that time? Yeah, it has. To be fair, it has. What's the best way to grow a $400 account? You have two ways to grow it, my friend. If you got a $400 account, there's two ways. First way is you slowly scale it and deposit when you can. You know, risk like 5% or whatever and just trade it like, you know, a bigger live account. Or the second way is to buy a funded account and pass it. That's literally it. Or, yeah, you can full port 450K accounts on Apex. That was my first words as a baby. Time to make a mill. Yeah. I already knew. My first words were actually buy gold now. So I'm actually still in a position, chat, from 2001 when I was born. It's running nicely though. I might put my stops to break even pretty soon. Somewhere like, yeah, around here. 250 grams. $250 for an ounce of gold when I was born. Exactly there. Not a bad entry. Yeah, if you think about it, if we zoom out. I sent this signal out when I was a baby, but you know, just 32,000 pips. Easy though. Pretty good risk to reward as well. My stops were super tight on that one. What does it say the risk to reward was? 129? Yeah, decent. You're a funny guy? Hey, I try my best, man. I have to try something. 2001, you're just a wee lad. 2001's not that. 2001's quite old now, I think. You got kids that trade in Forex that are born in 2008, 2009. Fucking crazy. Soon there's going to be kids getting bigger payouts than most people, and they're born in like 2010, 2012. It's not going to be a good sign. Alright, chat. So we're struggling here. Previous 5-minute close like doji. You just broke the lows again, and now it's starting to reject. So if we can come back up and close above this level, you have a 15-minute closure here in about a minute and a half. Maybe we're not going to do that, but I mean, we'll see. My youngest brother is 12, made him make 20k demo before I bought him a top step. That's insane, bro. He did it, right? Bro, you're about to have a whole family full of traders, eh? Just rinsing the markets. Little fucker hit gold buys? Of course. Smart ass move, no? That's what I'm saying though. If you give like... Bro, honestly, if you give someone who doesn't know how to trade, or like a kid or something, if you gave a child or someone who doesn't know how to trade, just, you know, an account, they would probably go, oh, gold's pushing up right now, and it has been for the last 50 years. I think I should just buy more gold. And they probably fucking make more profit than 99% of people who try and scalp trade. It's so simple, but the more you complicate it, literally the harder it gets. And everyone right now is trying to complicate this shit for no reason. Chat, 15-minute close back in the range, but look at the way the 5 minutes closed here. They closed super weak bearish. So at any point, this could just continue to rip back up. Structure's bullish. You can't sell this right now, unfortunately. My 4-year-old holds 20% of his savings in BTC. By the time he is 18, bro's minted. That's huge. Yeah, I'm gonna do that if I have a, when I have a kid, you know. What's a gamble machine? Oh, like a gambling one or what? I don't know, what is that? Like a clove making machine or what? Oh, a slot machine. Okay, yeah, okay. Chat, pushing up here. Now the 15-minute has no bottom wick, which is a problem. Chat, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for this next 30-minute close, which is in 13 minutes here. If we get something, then great. If not, I have to shoot off because, like I said, I have to be somewhere at 12:30. That's actually very important, relating to that phone call that I just took. Serious stuff, so I need to be gone. But I do think we can get some potential positions here in the next 13 minutes. So stay locked in with us. Stay focused, and chat, drop a like if you haven't already. We should at least be on 50 likes. I'm giving you guys free value, answering all your questions and educating you, as well as giving you positions that pay you real money. Yesterday, chat, if you turned up to the stream, you made money and learned how to trade even better. So you're literally getting paid to learn. So if you don't drop a fucking like, I'm gonna come through the screen and just fucking knock you out. No, I'm joking, but realistically, where can you find value like this? I don't think it's anywhere else. Like, no traders give that much time to like random people, essentially, and try and help them become profitable for free. Every other fucking trader wants you to pay for this, pay for that, but we're out here giving it to you for free. I met a guy in the gym who had 6 Bitcoins. Bro, this guy drove a Ford 2005. I was shocked. Bro, when I was at uni, there was one of my housemates had a Bitcoin. He's the tightest bloke I've ever met. Nah, not actually, but he was super good with his money, right? And you wouldn't have thought he had shitloads of cash, but he did. And that's normally how it is, right? Like normally, I know for a fact there's a guy at my gym who's worth like hundreds of millions. Actually, I go to the same gym as the owner of XAUUSD, but yeah, man. They're always wearing like nothing special or driving nothing special, you know. Five minutes, chat. Or not 5 minutes, sorry, 10 minutes till this closure. But this 5 minute candle is closing here in about 1 minute's time. I traded crypto in 2016. A guy I traded with took out student loan and full ported BTC. He's probably looking pretty good, right? Then homie killed his what, bro? That's insane. Tom Taylor, what's good, brother? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm doing very well. How are you? Chat, someone I know had like 20K in Bitcoin. Sorry, no, bought 200 quid worth of Bitcoin and it flipped into like 20K because he bought super early. And he sold it to put a deposit down on a house. The house is now worth pretty much what it was before. And the Bitcoin would have been worth $1 million. I think he bought like genuinely 10 Bitcoin for 200 bucks or something back at the early days. Imagine doing that, bro, and you sell it for something that you think's way better, like a house, and now you just basically get shafted. How did the 5 minute close? Bullish above the level? Okay, nice. Don't blame him though. No, technically it made sense, right? Gotta leave a runner? Yeah, trust me. It's a very good point. And also, like, it's one of those things, right, where people don't think about the downside. You know, if you turned $200 into 20K on Bitcoin and then Bitcoin went to zero, like everyone would be like, you're an idiot. You were 20K in profit. Why didn't you sell? But just because it turned out the other way doesn't mean his decision was less valid. This 30 close could be good though. If we close something like this, right, like Doji respecting the level, or even bullish, you're probably going to continue up here towards the top of this range. You should tap into realistically 33.28, right? Got one BTC running, stop loss to break even. ChatGPT says go in 32.90 and long. Please tell me you're not actually trading with ChatGPT. Please, please, please. So look, chat, like I said, exactly what I said. This 15-minute had no bottom wick and it's now coming down towards a flip here. Only asking what he thinks about it. Don't, bro. ChatGPT is going to tell you. ChatGPT is designed to be user-friendly, right? So it always tells you, I don't know if you've noticed, but it always tells you that you have a good idea when you say it, right? If you say, no, I think we should do this, it goes, good idea, we should do this, and no, right? So if you say, I'm thinking about going long on gold, it will be like, good idea, gold's bullish in the long term, so-and-so, 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 right? It's not a good confluence. ChatGPT is not a confluence. What's good, Jar? How's it going, brother? The aim is to take profit, so if it keeps going up after, would you sell? After you sell, then it's just shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, exactly. I just touch my crystals and look at the moon outside. Chat, don't hate on the moon cycles, man. Those moon phases go crazy. Super accurate. See, look, buy here, sell here. That's profit. Buy here, sell here. Buy here, sell here. Buy here, sell here. Sell there, buy there. Chat, it's profit, man. These moon phases are fucking... Genuinely... Chat, I was watching a podcast the other day, and there's a few traders that actually trade off of the moon. And like astrology and shit. And they actually make bank. So don't hate it until you try it, man. Obviously, I don't know if I could entrust my money to that, but there you go. Looking for a buy after a closure above 33.25? I don't mind a closure above 33.21, to be honest. Like, to be honest, I just want to see a closure above these highs here, above 22, 23. 25 is, yeah, a bit of a level, but for me, every time we've closed above this area here, every time we've closed above 21, you've tapped into at least like 36, minimum 28, right? Even if you reject off of 25, you should tap into 27, 28. I've had 33.24 marked off for days. Ja, honestly, we were looking for the buyers down here, but they didn't form correctly. I think that was the play here, to be honest. Now it's a bit indecisive. This 5-minute candle was the one. I got them nice, bro. Congrats. Yeah, I was literally looking for a closure above this level here. And then it didn't do it on this 5. So I waited. And then obviously the next candle's no top wick, and then it already filled the range. So that's just how it goes sometimes, chat. That's how it goes, man. Like, I can't take anything there. I needed that closure above, because look at the way in the past we've been rejecting off this level over and over and over. Then you close back below it. I'm like, cool, need a closure above. And then it just, yeah, it literally rejected in the last 1 second of the candle. And then it just ripped. Chat, I know sells look tempting, right? But you have to follow the structure at the minute. Ah, Mr. Meat. The mightiest meat in the whole land. Sometimes you're right and you don't have an entry confirmation, and that's okay. That is the absolute... That's the statement of the stream, chat. That is the statement of the stream. That's completely goated. That's 100% correct. Chat, there's a massive difference between being correct and having a setup, right? So like I said, we knew for a fact we were going to close and push back up towards this level. But I also said that for my setup to be valid, I needed to close above these highs here, because that's a very strong level. We didn't close above, and guess what? You were completely right. It filled the range, but we had no trade because there's no setups, and that's completely okay. That's not a missed trade or anything like that. That is literally just you saying, okay, cool. You know, I have a general idea of where the direction wants to go, but guess what? I know my system is profitable. I don't know that my intuition is profitable, and so I just need to wait for the system to print, and that's when you take your trades, right? So simple. If you zoom out on the 15-minute, you can see it form an M pattern. Yeah. I mean, it's just a double top, right? But I do see it. Chat, I think that's going to be it from me here today. I can't take anything else here, especially now that we're rejecting downwards. Like I said, I need to head out very shortly here to go to this appointment. So, chat, let's jump on the Geoguessr and we'll call it a day. But chat, if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like. I will be trading New York later on. So if you aren't already, join up in the Discord. If you want to be in the New York session stream, join the signals. And otherwise, if you want to just have some fun right now, join the fucking Geoguessr and we can finish up with a nice little bit of Geoguessr, man. It's hot in this room right now. Let me open my window real quick. Whoa. All right, chat. I'll give you 10 seconds. Krusty Don, you know. It's a crazy name. Who the fuck is Krusty Don? Right. Let's go. Like a mobile, you know. I don't know where this, I know where this is, but I don't know where. Is it Munich? Ah, Vienna, that makes sense. Fuck. I didn't know exactly where it was. I thought it was German, to be honest, but it was obviously Swiss German, or Austrian German, sorry. Eugene's guessed Budapest for the next 10 guesses. Chat, if you are going to dip off on the stream right now, by the way, make sure you drop a like on your way out. It's completely free to do. What's this guy doing? It's completely free to do, so make sure you do drop a like. If you don't, you're a bad person. Cows? I don't know where this is. I'm going for a middle of Europe guess again. Could be Jersey with the cows. Oh yeah, middle of Europe guess never ever fails, man. Just stick it somewhere in the middle of Europe and you'll get a couple of points. Yeah, good actually. This is good. Like, I'm meant to know where the fuck this is, chat. We're going... Oh, is it Mongolia or Kazakhstan? I'm going to stick it in Kazakhstan and we'll see. Greece? I don't think that's Greece. Crazy. Eugene was actually the closest, I can't lie. Bro said Peru. Wait, it was Peru. How's Eugene gone and got that right? Oh, no, it was Chile. Okay. What's good, George? How's it going, brother? I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well, thank you. Chat, this is tough. Right, unfortunately, chat, I'm gonna get clips for this, but we're gonna have to racially profile here. Where are you from? I don't know where they're from. It could be Mexican or Thai. Fucking, yeah, I knew it. Wrong side of the... Yo, Eugene just predicted the future. It's Peru. Happy days, mate. I'm good, thanks. Hey, good to hear, man. Good to hear. Thank you for the value today, brother. Have a good day. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for pulling up. So fun if you got full points. That would have been such a good clip if I got full points. Is this Cryptomaniac? Do they look like your bins? The one time I don't guess Jersey, it's Jersey, bro. I actually thought about it and then I was like, nah, I guessed Jersey 50 times recently. All right, chat. That's the game done. Nels, congrats. Jar third, Malenko second. Chat, yeah, look, no trades for me here. Absolutely W stream though, complete value. Absolutely enjoyed it. Very fun, very informative stream. So listen, if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, join the free Discord. And yeah, man, look, peace out. Much love. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.